Have you been ditched? Has someone ditched you? Has someone said they no longer want to be friends with you? They no longer want to be intimate with you? Your whole relationship has changed. Is that happening right now? Has that happened to you? Ooh, ouch. First of all, I feel you. I think everyone of us has to go through an experience like that, where we experience that someone is rejecting us, and that big old fear of rejection comes back full swing, and suddenly we have all these emotions going on inside of us, right? I remember when my first husband left me for another woman, I was shocked first. I was like, oh, this is happening. He's literally walking out of the door right now. It's happening, right? That moment of shock. But then we'll also have moments of denial where we'll say, no, this is not really happening. He's going to be okay. Like, he's going to walk back in through that door tomorrow and all is going to be well. Denial. And then I remember feeling really angry. I was like, what the? I mean, really? Seriously? We've been married for, I don't know, we've got kids. How can you just, what? I was angry. And then I was really sad, right? I had a lot of grief going on about all the dreams that were suddenly crushed of that future that I thought we had together, of growing old together with children and all that stuff, until I dropped into that place of acceptance. And that's where the healing starts. When we accept that what is right now is. It is, and somewhere in there, there's a blessing. Fancy that. What could the blessing be? Well, now if I see my ex-husband and I'm friends with him, it's all good, I like him, I don't want that life. I would no longer in any way want to be living that life that he's living, that would have been my life if we had stayed together. I wouldn't be where I am today if I had stayed stuck. So in that way, he was the biggest blessing by setting me free, by walking off and saying, I no longer want this, I am choosing a new life, because that way I got to choose a new life too. And you do right now as well. You can choose how you deal with those emotions that you're feeling. First of all, just accept that they're there, notice them. And now find your turn on in them. Realize that emotions are just energy in motion in your body. I'll give you an example. For instance, that fear that we can sometimes feel, that fear of rejection, that fear of humiliation, fear actually is the same energy in the body as the excitement. So you can choose whether you label that emotion fear, or whether you label it excitement and you say, oh, I'm feeling really excited about what's going to happen next. You know, I'm tapping into the unknown. Suddenly all these opportunities are there for me. Who knows what's going to happen, right? So find your turn on in the fear by labeling it excitement. Now, grief, how could you deal with that? Where's the turn on in grief? Well, I remember when my beloved Granny Peggy died, I felt a lot of grief, obviously, because she was such a dear and inspiring role model to me. Well, I found my turn on in that grief by remembering all those beautiful moments that we had together. I felt such gratitude for having had such an amazing grandma in my life. And when I tapped into that gratitude, the tears would flow, and I would allow them to flow because I knew that tears are my gift right now, because those tears are simply a way that your body is releasing that grief, releasing all those pent-up emotions. So allow those tears to roll and enjoy that grief. Become aware of how amazing it is as a human to have this wide range of emotions, to be able to love so deeply that it can hurt so bad when that is taken away from you. But here's the thing, love can never be taken away from you. That love that you were able to feel for another person, another being, that love is inside of you. So when you tune into that love for you, that gratitude for having that life that you have, for all these opportunities and chances to experience pleasure or pain, then notice how grateful you can feel. And that gratitude, I feel, is a big stepping stone towards healing. And now I'd like to show you a simple tapping technique that you can use to tap into that forgiveness. Because let's face it, when we're angry with someone, if we feel that we have been treated unfairly, whatever, that energy is not something we want to hold on to in our bodies. So by tapping on acupressure points on our body and saying certain affirmations, we can de-stress the body and bring our body and mind back into alignment, going towards those goals and those heart's desires that we have, because we don't want to stay stuck in grief and anger. We want these emotions to be like waves that flow through us, but where we get to choose which ones we're going to surf. Okay, so sit up straight. And let's start out with doing the switch. So here you simply punch a fist into the open palm of the other hand, and then you switch left and right. And this is really great for the brain. That's why it's called a brain hack, because you're syncing your left and your right brain hemisphere. And now breathe. Okay, and now say, I love and accept myself. Even if I feel hurt right now, if I feel rejected and sad and angry and frustrated and all these emotions that I feel, I love and accept myself. And breathe. And now say, and I love and accept myself when I now choose to release these emotions and to step into my power of joy. And breathe. Well done. Okay, now go underneath your left arm. Okay, this will be mirrored most likely. Left arm. This is your spleen meridian. And now our spleen can get really sad when we start doubting ourselves. And let's face it, when a relationship ends and we have all these emotions going on, we can often think that it's all our fault or that there's something wrong with us. No. Let's let go of all that, okay? And let's now say, I love and accept myself. I'm tapping kind of where my bra line is. I love and accept myself. Even if parts of me believe that I am not worthy to be loved, that I'm not worthy to have a healthy, happy, amazing life. And I love and accept myself when I now choose to release all this lack of self-confidence and know that I am worthy. And I believe in myself. Say it. I believe in myself, and I believe in my ability to create a beautiful, happy, healthy, loving, abundant, and successful life. And breathe. Good job. Okay, now we're going to work on our lungs. So we're going to use our thumbs and we're going to strike them against each other like this. And we're going to say, I love and accept myself with all the grief that I am feeling at my deepest level and from the very first time that I felt sad. And I choose now to release this grief and to step into my power of joy. I deserve to be happy. Breathe. Well done. Okay, now go under your collarbones, okay, and tap on your chest bone. Okay. And now tap into all and any fear you might be feeling, that fear of the uncertainty, the unknown, whatever fear it is. And say, I love and accept myself with all my fears at my deepest level and from the very first time that I felt scared. And I choose now to step into my courage, for I am brave. I can do this. I will do this. And I am doing this now. And breathe. Whew, well done. Okay, now go underneath your right side, right side, underneath your rib cage. Here's your liver. Okay, and your liver gets a little taxed if you're feeling angry. So let's start tapping our liver. And then if you're feeling angry with a certain person, you could now say their name. And then you say, I love and accept myself with all and any anger that I feel at my deepest level and from the very first time I felt angry. And I choose now to release this anger. I forgive myself. I forgive myself, I forgive this person, I forgive all situations that have created a feeling of anger in me. And I now choose to step into my power of peace. I am at peace with myself and those around me. Well done. You're almost done. Final step, okay? So now if you like visualizing, imagine drifting into this beautiful rainbow pyramid in the middle of the universe, and this rainbow pyramid, you can float right inside. And inside of the rainbow pyramid, you'll find the shape of the infinity sign, the figure of 8, on the ground of the pyramid. And imagine this golden infinity sign, and then imagine stepping into one half of this golden infinity sign inside this rainbow pyramid. And then ground down, notice the beautiful frequencies that are going on in there. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and even gold, right? And now do this funky move with me. Connect your heart with your brain, okay? And while you're doing this, imagine that in the other half of that infinity sign is the person or situation that you are now choosing to de-link from. You're stepping back into your power. You're leaving the past in the past. Are you ready? Okay, now say, I claim my power back, and I give you your power back. I claim my freedom back, and I give you your freedom back. I forgive you for all the pain and suffering you have ever caused. And I ask for forgiveness for any pain or suffering I ever caused. The past remains in the past, and only love shall connect us. I wish you well, just as I wish myself well. Take one more breath. And then imagine sending that person's situation off into the quantum field, into their own healing space, reconnecting back to who you are. And then maybe take one more long second and repeat inside of yourself, I am love. I am eternal, and I am infinite. And now go ahead and tune into your heart's desires. What do you need right now? How could you nurture yourself? And then go ahead and do that. Thank you.